days, but mostly just because I've been playing a lot of Apex Legends lately, so haven't really played this, so back to Okay, let's continue where we left off. I believe we were down in the basement, and so... Oh, that's right, we finally got outside. That is right. And we saved in Zoe's trailer. So, we'll pick up there. I believe we have to go into the old house to get the serum, which means that we eventually are going to face off against the mom, which, facing off against the mom really, really effing sucks, that's all I'm gonna say. I hate facing off against her, but, you know. Okay. And per usual, takes forever to load. Don't know why. Always does. So now we just wait. Alrighty, so let's see where I'm at. Okay, this is where we picked up the backpack. So at this point, we're gonna need the crow's key to get into the upper portion. So we're gonna run back through here and through here. Do the nasty butts. My kids sitting in the background. Makes for a great video when your 7-year-old yells in the background. Oh, mine's 79. Oh god. I was looking at the number 7 when I said that. My son's 9, 7. Jesus Christ. I need to wake up. Smell some coffee. Okay. So now we have to use the crow key to go up here. I told you to stay out of here! All right, you little cocksucker! Let's... This is what you get for messing around in a place that you ain't supposed! You think you can waltz in here and have your way with my family? You're gonna die in this hole, and you're not! You need to get up these steps relatively quickly. Just because if you stay down there, down there, this kind of gunky stuff ends up being there, and it will actually hurt you if you stay down there. So you go back up, and you're gonna come back up here, and we're gonna use the crow key. Okay, so now we come here. We open this up. Inside of it's got this little thing, and it tells you that you need a D-series arm, basically, and
I think that's it.
The D-series head in order to create the serum. So then you can, Zoe will call, and then you have to go back outside.
Well, did you find a serum?
I just got done dealing with your mom and her fucking bugs. Wish you could have warned me.
Sorry about that. What about the serum?
I haven't found any. But I did find out we need to make one. A D-series head and an arm. This can't be right.
A head? I think I have that around here somewhere.
You do?
I don't know about the arm,
So
though.
random.
Have you searched the whole house?
No, not yet. I still need to check the second floor here.
All right. Check it out. Meet me at the trailer if you find it.
Okay, so then, after that portion, once you talk to her, then you can actually go back outside. And what most people, unfortunately, miss is when you come downstairs. Oh, we haven't. Did I miss something? I missed something. There's something I missed. What did I miss? Ah, I haven't gone all the way through the room. So, let me back up. So, you need to go up here. There's a little doll in here. There's a piano. There's like notes and stuff. There's nothing in this room. So then go up here, and there's a door, got an antique coin in it. But what you'll find out is that there's this, and in order to balance it, you need the lantern, which of course was being held by Psycho Mom. So we go back down. Hopefully at this point nothing talked to Zoe. Yep, you can hear, but most people look around. And a nasty arm grabs a lantern, so then you have to follow her. Which sucks. Her nasty butt sticking up there, it's so gross.
Fuck. That's special.
Okay, so now when we come up the steps, we're going to be outside again, and this is the portion where we're going to be facing up against Mom for the lantern. So, essentially she goes up there, and she's in that building right there. That portion right there, that gate will lead you back to where the trailer is. And then right here, this treasure photo, just to show you where the toilet is apparently. And then we go up these steps and into the building. And there's some supplies over to the right. There's herbs. She's drowning. And of course this one's gonna be locked out of the lock. Oh, I split it. Okay, I didn't know what that was. Now I know what that was. Okay, well. Now that I know exactly what that was, I thought that was the combining one. It wasn't. It was a separator, which sucks. Okay, so I believe I got everything up here. Pretty sure it is. So then you gotta jump. Ugh, I hate that door. So then you gotta jump down. Which sucks. But when you come in here, there should be some more ammunition, if I recall. But again, it's been a while since I've done this, so I don't really. Box. Handgun ammo, which I need to actually reload my handgun. There we go. I personally prefer just to shoot with the shotgun. It's just so much easier than dealing with that. But so now we can open up this door, which is locked prior, and then stuff on it. Shotgun bolts and strong chem fluid, which really, aside from making big med kits, I usually don't formulate the rockets until later. Okay, so she is going to, in this little window right here, if you slowly start advancing, she actually will pop up. So I usually will just really, really slowly come up. She will burst through the window. I think usually will scare the shit out of people. It did me the first time I played this game. And
now with me, we're gonna settle this!
she didn't like me shooting her. So now when you come up here, there's gonna be instances where she's gonna come out, and you don't know where she's gonna come out from. You just have to kind of see where. Sometimes her head will pop out. It all just depends. So for me personally, I like to come around to this corner right here to start, because then I can at least see like right there. There's the face. And she's not happy about it. Oh, bitch. That was rude. I like staying right here. Oh, fucking butt.
Settle down! Settle down!
Because then she tends to come out of that. She thinks I'm
Come
anywhere
on
based
now!
ceiling.
You're not afraid of a girl, are ya? Come on now
shit.
with me! We're
Was
gonna...
not ready for that. Essentially, what you're trying to aim for is, you want to aim from back of stuff underneath your belly. Doesn't always work out that way, but that's where I try to. Okay, and then after a little while, I tend to come in here, try and see if I can collect whatever I can collect, and I try to look and see where she's gonna come from, but I can't always see that either. Sometimes I'm blind. That's bad. Unfortunately. Here, but she's over.
Don't be like that, Ethan. Show yourself!
She's somewhere in here. There she is. Back it up. Her little jump thing she does. She should be almost dead. Okay. I don't personally, for me, I don't like jumping down on the bottom. I hate jumping on the bottom. So I tend to not jump on the bottom if I can avoid it. I hate the jump down, get up, jump down, get up, jump down, get up thing. Okay, seriously, Doug, you are really getting on my last nerve.
Oh, easy
She scares me. She doesn't.
Bless your heart. You know I'm gonna find you in the end. I'm not gonna miss you at all. Don't reach there. Stay and visit.
Oh shit, I did not want to go down, and I went down.
You're gonna get it. There's no escape anymore.
And she did. That took a lot longer than it normally does. It normally does not take me that long to kill her, to be honest. That was kind of
Fucking stay dead, okay?
so then usually, I look through here and make sure there's nothing in the weeds, because sometimes there are health pots. I usually jump down and see what's down here. Chem fluid. More handgun ammo that apparently I don't have enough space for, so let's combine that with herbage. Now I have enough space for it. And I think there's an herb somewhere around here. Well, I just don't know where. The joys of not having enough space. That would be great. Don't have enough space for it. That's okay. And then we get to the door that was previously locked, so then we go out. And this is the location that you couldn't go to before, but now that we've actually defeated her, it should go away. I don't know why it's not. But it should be. I don't understand that. Oh, I know why. It's because I forgot the lantern. That's the whole reason why we went and killed her, isn't it? So we gotta go back up for the lantern. Which is right here. I don't have enough space. That's okay. I'll just delete something that I don't really use. That's it. Oh, lantern. Okay. So now we can... Now we can go back out the door. Now it should crumble. So, moment. I'll need it later, but not right now. And then I'm gonna save my game. Just because, yeah, why not? Don't want to go through that again. So it's always best to save after a boss, but I'm sure most people already know that. But some people are stubborn and don't do it. Okay. So, yep. So now I'm gonna go back to the same house. But instead of going back down the tunnel, I have always taken the long way back. Don't know why. Just always done it. So, back in the house. Now, it should be a lot easier because the bridge that we used the hang crank for is there. Now, the hard part, and unfortunately I'm not the best person to do this, but is to avoid trying to fall in the hole. I've fallen back into that hole numerous times, which, you know, sucks. So now we can go back up to the room. And obviously you see there's nobody there. Creepy. So now we go back over here, and we put the lantern on the door, and we get into the child's room, which is not my favorite portion. It's the creepiest portion to me in the game. There's really nothing in here yet. We'll end up getting some of the creepy dudes will come out eventually. Notice the bear's rocking by itself. Very creepy. Okay, so now when you go through here, there'll be stuff that drops from the ceiling. Little dolls. You won't be facing off against the big black guys. And sounds racist. For a minute, I do believe there is one coming, but it's not until after we see the little girl.
Stay away.
That's Evelyn. Little girl who's causing all of this. And I get it. You know, she wants a family. I understand. So this is just to be able to give you a little clue, essentially. It's just a little clue as to where you need to look. So you got the heart on the wall to bed, and then right in this vicinity right here, you have this. This is the little room. And right there is going to be the D-series arm that you need to have.
Oh, God. I guess this is it.
D-series arm. So now, it's really gross, nasty food, but now when you turn around, there's her legs. Now when you go to approach her, she runs, and then she disappears. But now we have to face off against bad guys. Now, me personally, I like just wasting the burner. It takes a lot longer, but I don't need the burner anymore, so I will burner. And waste it all. But that's me. I personally don't like the burner. I don't need the burner anymore at this point, and really, you know, when you face off against Jack later, you also do not need. There's gonna be a guy right there. Light it up. Rest of my light on it. Fire left up on fire. And we're dead. Okay, so we finished that. And on to little guns. Okay. So now there's gonna be some more guys. We haven't reached quite the end of it. But there'll be another guy. I believe there's one right behind this thing actually. If memory serves. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's the next room. Maybe the next room. Yeah, it's behind this. There's one right here. him. See him walking. There he is. He's not happy. Okay, anyways, moving on. So that's the last guy in the room. So now that you've experienced those little black things again, well, not a little, but once you experience the black things again, they're going to be all over the place now, and so we're kind of... I'll listen to the phone call first, and then I'll explain it.
Did you find it?
Yeah, I got it. Are we really gonna be able to make serum with this thing?
It'll be fine. After we make it, we can get out of here. Together. I'll be waiting for you in the trailer.
All right.
Okay, so now, what I was explaining before is that they, you know, sporadically spread out for the guys. Now they are going to be all over the place, unfortunately, which sucks. Horrible, horrible feeling to have to go through, but yeah, it is what it is. So now, when I go back to the trailer, I'm gonna put out the burner because I no longer need it. It was primarily for the bugs. We really don't need it at this point. I don't think we've reached. No. So we haven't had the black guys come out. Little black guys come out yet. So come in here. You gotta listen to another phone call, which sucks.
Now where the hell are you? You know, never mind. We only need the head, and you've got it. This is gonna help me and me, right?
Hey, buddy. I thought you should know. I decided that Zoe needed a timeout. She and Mia are here with me. And they're keeping each other company.
Just let them both go! What do you need them for?
That's family business, Ethan, and not your concern. Understand? Now, if you want the head, feel free to come by any time and I'll give it to you. But only if you participate in a little activity I put together just for you.
What activity?
Oh, I know you're excited, but don't worry. It's not going anywhere. First step I need you to take, partner, is for you to take a peek inside the fridge in the trailer there.
Fuck you!
Oh, come on now. Don't be like that. You want to have some fun, don't you? Now, look in the fridge.
Okay. So, he wants us to look at the fridge. So, we're gonna look in the fridge. And there's a really nasty, ugly head. Isn't that delicious looking? The teeth and everything. And then we get a note. It says the pig is waiting for you in the dissection room. Bitch. Which is gonna be the cop, of course, is what he's referring to. So, what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna put up the burner, because we don't need it. And we need the D-Series arm. I'm gonna put the strong first aid kit back, the crow key back, and I'm gonna do the antique coins in the lockpick. And the antique coins I'm going to go ahead and deposit in here. Boom. And we just need one more. Ooh. And then I get a stabilizer, which we're gonna go ahead and use right now. Injections. Ow. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put the other antique coin in here. back inside the house, the main house, which is gonna suck. It always does, unfortunately. So, oh, I hate all the noises this stuff makes. Now, I personally shut the door because it freaks me the hell out. Okay, so now that we are inside the house, that's the old shotgun. I'm gonna go up the steps. Now we don't have the snake key yet. And now, as you can see, this is a hell of a lot different, because prior to, none of that was like that. So, really gross stuff. Really gross stuff. So what I plan to do really quickly is we're going to use the lockpick here, just because I can, and I need the shotgun shells. So I do have a crow key, which, if memory serves, there is another door that does open with the crow key. I just have to find it, which it's always hard for me to remember which door is which, but okay, so use your brain, Kaylee, use your brain, use your brain, use your brain. Okay, so I didn't need to go up this direction. Now, we technically need to go to the basement, which I'm trying to avoid right now, because I really did not want to go to the basement. And actually, I wanted to see, because there was a location for the crow key to be used again. I just don't remember exactly where it was. I do remember there was a snake key, which we will eventually use. There it is. Oh, go me. Oh, and this has a steroid in it. That was, from a while ago. There was a treasure photo. I don't know if you remember in one of my prior videos. There was a a treasure photo, and that's for the treasure photo. So now, go ahead and use the crow key. Oh, there's a little ditty. And inside here should be some more supplies. So you got some more solid fuel, the grenade launcher, some gunpowder, flame rounds, which I really don't need, but oh yeah, grenade launcher. So now, basically what we need is some strong chem fluid, essentially, to, we don't really need the, because there's really nothing for me to combine it with right now, so it's almost irrelevant, really. So I kind of want to put it up, and I think, actually, that's what I'm going to do real quick, is put it up. So that's where we would have entered. So I think I'm gonna put this stuff up. I don't really need it right now. Okay. So I'm going to actually put up the grenade launcher, because I mean right now, at this time, I really don't need it. I mean, at least not that I can see in the foreseeable future. And I really don't need the solid fuel either. I can keep the gunpowder and the herb, because I can combine it with other stuff. Not sure 100% if I need the crow key again. I may not. Trying to think, actually. So basically we go down to the basement. We have to face off against more of the black monsters, and then get the dissection. There's a red and a blue key in the dissection room that I have to go to, but I'm not sure if I need the crow key or not. We shall see. I've got 3 spaces open. We should be okay. So now when you go back down here, hardest part is the fact that it is now a little bit darker, a little bit more covered in shite. But now this door is open. The only downside is that you have to remember that there are going to be more guys that were not there previously. Most notably, the ones that jump. And the ones that jump are extremely, extremely creepy and annoying. Okay, that's a snake key, which we don't need. That's going to basically open me to the other room. Okay, so we go to the dissection room, which is going to be this direction. I freaking hate this room with passion. But now there's gonna be more guys that we have to be expecting, especially because oh, look at that creepy old lady. I just gotta remember where the hell they all are. There's gonna be a guy that pops out right here. I'm just waiting for it. Come on. That lead. And they're horrible. I hate those guys. Okay. So now. Yeah. Need to go upstairs. And here, after we get this key, we're gonna have to face off against some more guys. So essentially, yeah, prove you're a real man, stick your hand down the pig's throat. So.
No.
Here we go. Snakey. So now.
That pretty little thing will help you find the 2 key cards you're gonna need to join the party we're having over here. You gotta earn your way, Ethan.
Hello, Jordan. Okay, so now we've got dudes. One of them doesn't have legs. Actually, I think they both don't have legs. But they leap, which sucks. It's just much easier with the shotgun, I swear. And then there'll be another guy that actually pops out of this wall. There he is. Now that we've got that key, now we can use it to open all of these snake rooms. Which there are a couple, so there's gonna be the one upstairs. I believe there's gonna be another guy, but I can't really remember. Oh no, this was to go back up the steps and out the door. Okay. So now there's that. And there's a dead guy. Okay. Hell, you gotta use more ammo. Jesus. Okay, so now that we're back up the steps, now we can deal with the snake rooms, which, when you go up the steps, oh crap, there's a guy right there. Wasn't expecting that, but if I recall, there are 2 of them, though. Question is, where's the other one? Oh, there he is. Oh god, and this one's still alive. Alright, let's go. Let's go! Anyways, so now that went swimmingly. Okay, I can't remember. I think there was a, yep, there is a snake room up here, and there's also a snake room to the right. So we will go ahead and do this. Okay, so this is gonna be the kids' room that you will eventually have to go upstairs for. So shotgun shells. There is. I just gotta remember where it was. There. I love how there's like shotgun shells in a little girl's room. Like, what? Herbage. And then there's this little lamp right here, which if you turn it upside down, there's a little button. When you hit said little button, a little staircase comes down. And so when you go upstairs, there's no guys. There's really nothing for you to worry about in that regard. There is a little dude right here that I never get to. Ah! Unless you shoot it with a handgun. I never can hit it. So. Anyways, so there's the birthday tape, which I will go through just for the sake of, you know, I will go through it just for the sake of going through it, because of this being, you know, an instructional video and all that. I will go through it. But normally I wouldn't do it just because I already know how to do the birthday stuff. But actually I want to move this over, and I don't know if I can move it. But whatever. So this is the puzzle that takes me the longest. For whatever reason, I always struggle. Okay, so there's the axe. And then when you turn it this way, I always struggle with this one. Today I did not struggle with this one. It's kind of amazing. Usually it is really hard and I struggle with it. I don't know why. It's like it was very finicky. Okay, so onwards we go. And we're gonna go back down the steps because there's nothing else upstairs that we needed. We just really need the axe for the outdoor thing. Okay, so now we go back out the door. I always do a little peek around because that's me. And we're gonna go back out. And we're gonna go over to the other snake room, which is right here. Use the snake key. Which I never understood, but you know, it is Rez Evil, so there's always gotta be some puzzles. We can't just make it simple. That's not how this works. Herbage. And just for aesthetics, that's Jack. And this lockpick has nothing in it. So this there's a little note, and it basically tells you the same time as all the other clocks. Now, basically you go to any of the clocks in the house, which all you have to do is go back down the steps or even over to here to see the time on the clock. And if you notice, it is at 10:15, and that is the same time that all the other clocks are currently set to, whether they're working or not. So you go back in here, and you just set the clock to 10:15. Now, when you go down to do this, there is no coming back up, so you just kind of have to do it. I don't really have any other extra space in my stuff, so what I'm going to do really quickly, because I can, before I do any of this, because that's gonna take some time and some energy, is I'm actually gonna go back outside to the trailer and drop off a few things. Because I no longer need the snake key or the crow key. And there's dudes out here now. There's 2 of them. So don't let it fool you that there's just one guy out here. There's not. There's 2. I just have to find the other one, which he hasn't come out yet. I'm waiting for him. He should be around this corner, though. They usually are. I don't know where the other one is. There's 2, so that's why I'm surprised. Anyways, so what you do for this is you put a little axe on there. And all you're doing is making the number 7, but it has to be as close as possible. And then when this opens the chest, you get your stabilizer, which I'm gonna go ahead and use right now, actually. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the blue into the blue just so I can, you know, save some space. That's essentially, you know, that's what unfortunately this game ends up being about, is saving as much space as possible. Okay, so we don't need the crow key. I will show you the birthday tape right now, just so it's out there and everybody can see what it looks like. It's not something that we have to have, per se. I don't need the lockpick, currently. And I will hold on to the snake key. Pretty sure I don't need it, though. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it up, actually, against my better judgment. And really, I don't need the D-Series army right now, either, actually. So, I'll go ahead and play this tape right now before I go and do this other event that you have to do, which is for the... Well, actually, no, you know what, let's go do the event, because we really should just watch the tape just before I actually have to do it, which isn't yet, so we're gonna go back in. And we'll go back up the steps to the snake room, and I'll do this first, because then we can get the red key card, and then I'll show you how to do it. I'll show how to do it via the tape. Now, this section is pretty much really gross.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I feel you, buddy. I don't recall if there's really... Yeah, I don't think there was anything else in this room. It's so nasty and disgusting and weird and what the hell. But, you know. Okay. So now, if you can tell where we're at, we are back to where we initially started. So now we have the red key. I hear a guy. I don't know if you hear a guy, but I hear a guy. I knew I heard somebody. Oh, there's 2 guys. Okay. I hate them. They're not my favorite. Oh, I had a feeling. This is why I hate being in long hallways. But I just had a feeling. Okay, so now we are back. Now we're going back up the steps. I personally haven't saved in a little while, so I'm going to go ahead and save my game because I need to. So the next bit of business is going to be watching the tape. Just like I said, for all of you guys' benefits, which I can go through in theory what you're supposed to do, but I kind of don't need to do it. But I'm gonna go through the tape so that everybody kind of can see what exactly you have to do. But I can also, when we get to it, we'll show you how to skip the steps that we need to skip. Because really, if you know the pattern, you'd really don't need to worry about it. But
those 2 key cards will get you into the party. Don't be late now.
Let me talk to Mia.
No! You gotta show up first. You haven't forgotten where the party is, have you? You can get in from the courtyard. So come on, man. Everybody's waiting for you.
okay. Okay. So now there's another guy. Why, there's another one. Ooh, I was gonna be like, okay, let's go. But there should be one more. As I was saying earlier, there should be one more. Oh, there he is. Okay, so now before I put in the key card, I will go ahead and watch this video so that you guys can see it and kind of try my best to get the walkthrough on how it goes. Yeah. Trespassing idiots solve puzzles.
You, my friend, you are one lucky son of a bitch. You know, I actually envy you. What? You don't believe me? This short? Well, you can't fake this. It has taken me weeks to finish this, and it is finally ready. And it's all for you. Oh, come on now. Don't be like that. It's gonna be fun. Just you wait.
Okay. So now we start off with the clown. Creepy clown dude. Now, in theory, basically you'd look around the room and kind of see, you know, obviously you had a really disgusting toilet and balloons. Now when you walk through this area, you've got the stove, which you need to make note of because you will be relighting your candle at several points. Right there up against the wall is some gas that will explode, and you essentially don't need it to. But when you walk through here, water goes out, and his game begins. And so, in theory, normally what you would end up doing...
I'd really like to make it out of this room alive and not die a horrible, painful death. I know, it's a temp title. Take a candle, light it, and put it on the cape. And remember to smile. This party is for you.
Fuck you!
Okay. So then, in theory, what they want you to do is to take the winding key. Now, with the winding key, it comes with a price. And this stuff is going to start spilling out onto the floor. Now, you have to come back over here and turn on the stove, and you have to relight the candle. Now, in theory, it's technically a wet candle, it shouldn't be lighting, but you know, what do I know? So then you need to flush the toilet, which is really gross and disgusting.
Fucking disgusting.
Yeah, dude, I'm right there, dude. It's really disgusting. Okay, so then you're gonna get this little dirty telescope. And so what you need to do is take the telescope from the inventory. And it's dirty, right? So you need to bring it through this and clean it off. So now, when you look through this little thing, it tells you the symbols that you need for the lockbox. So now, I usually call this one Luke Skywalker, because it looks like he's holding a lightsaber, the crow, and the baby. And so then, once you go back through here, this little lockbox on the wall, you're going to look for Luke, you're going to look for the crow, and you're going to look for the baby. Boom. And you get the little straw doll, which you would come back over here then, and you're going to light the straw doll on fire. Which is the dummy finger. Now the dummy finger, of course, goes right here. It's, what do you mean as big as a fist? Don't lie to me. And right now, we don't have anything for him. So what we need to do is light this candle. And we need to come over here. And you'll find that there is a string on the wall, which needs the candle. You light it. And inside this room is going to be a bunch of balloons. Now in this room, you just can start popping the balloons with your candle. And in this corner, we have a balloon. Now, you want to extinguish this candle before you come and do this. Otherwise you'll set yourself on fire. So, you come over here with a non-lit candle. You put the balloon on it. The balloon's going to explode, unfortunately. And put a bunch of, like, nails and not so fun stuff in you, which sucks. But, you also have the quill. Now, once you've got the quill, and mind you, I wanted to show you this, but yeah, it's completely soaked with the floors. It sucks. Anyways, so when we come back here, this is the painful portion. You're gonna put the wind-up key in. Oops, my bad, I did it out of sequence. You're supposed to put the quill in first, and then put the wind-up key. That was my fault. Let's put the quill and rewind it back up again.
What the fuck is this? What are you doing? Oh, man.
So now it is going to...
No!
So now it has basically tattooed the password for this door in here, which we were too busy popping balloons and I didn't really look, but there is one over here. And so essentially you start typing in the word loser. Boom. It unlocks the door. This opens up, and then you get the hang crank, which you then will take back over to the room. You would put the hand crank right here. Turn it so that it turns off the water. And then once you go back through, there's no more water. So then you relight the candle. And then, of course, you get the creepy candle on the cake. And now, unfortunately, because, of course, what spilled out of the barrel is, of course, like gasoline or something to that effect, and now you are on fire and you're gonna die. So that, in theory, is what they want you to do, but there are obviously ways around it, like not pulling the key, especially now that you've watched the tape. You know what the passwords are, you know the sequence that you have to do anything on the wall. So you can avoid lighting yourself on fire. Although my first time playing this, I did not, and I lit myself on fire, and it was not pleasant. So this guy is such a dick.
Happy birthday!
Okay. So that was watching the tape. Now we can put in the red key card and go through his little maze, which has a lot of tripwires and a lot of crap in it that I'll go over. This takes so long to load. Poof. Well, maybe in 10 hours I might actually be able to finish this game, who knows? So I hate watching the videotapes. They always take forever to load after you're done. Time that could be better spent actually killing people. But you know, what do I know? Okay, so now that I've watched the tape and everything, I'm gonna save really quick. Just because I'm that anal retentive and I want to save. So now we'll put the red key card into the slot like I did earlier. I already put in the blue. So now we just gotta go put in the red. And then we can start his twisty, disgusting stuff. It looks really cool though. If I was stoned, this would be absolutely amazing. So when you come in here, there's no tricks, there's no strings. You just sit down on the TV and you watch his really sick and twisty video.
Work. Ethan. Ethan. Hold on. I got something for you. Looky what I've got. You know what this is for? You know what Zoe wants to do with this? She thinks this thing is special. No, Ethan. That ain't special.
Oh, this is so gross.
This right here is special.
Nobody wants to
You
see
see,
that.
Ethan? Not everybody wants to turn back the clock. What? What, Evelyn? I'm just trying to show him. Not everybody wants to go back to how things were. Zoe's a stupid bitch. She doesn't understand that I don't want to go back to how things were before my father found y'all. Not everybody wants to turn back the clock. So Ethan, you can crawl around underneath that filthy, rotten house all you want looking for them ingredients, but you ain't gonna find a goddamn thing, Ethan. You'll need that serum? Ooh, baby. You're gonna have to come through me. You hear? Now come on, Ethan. What do you say?
Not like I have a choice.
Fuck!
Yeah, that. Okay, so now the trick to doing this whole area is that he's got a lot of tripwires that you have to be aware of, and also a lot of these he tends to rig as bombs. So I personally shoot them. So right there, for example, is a tripwire.
Woo! You have got a good eye.
So essentially I end up just looking out for all the tripwires, which he tends to hang them in certain directions. So sometimes they're vertical, sometimes they're horizontal, sometimes they're on angles. So it's a matter of knowing when to stop, basically. Okay, so this one is on the wall right here. So I actually will crawl underneath it, back up enough that I don't blow myself up. And I shoot it for me, because I prefer to shoot it for me.
Sorry for the mess.
There's one up here. Now, if you picked up the treasure photo earlier, which I did not for this one, this is where the treasure would be. You would touch the head. Touch the head. And you would get the treasure that way.
Ethan, that is not what I put those things there for.
Okay. And I can't remember if there was anything over here. I don't think so. Now, if memory serves, there are 2 boxes on the staircase. Or, no, there is just one. Okay. That one explodes. Okay, so this one has multiple wires. So there's... And then you can slide underneath to kill
Guess
this
I'm
one.
gonna have to step up my game.
Okay, so now he wants you basically to come over here, and he'll come up and read off a bunch of numbers.
Fucking password,
And it doesn't
right?
matter what you put in it.
Why don't you
You
try
can put in
0814?
66666, you can put in 696969.
06.
Of course, the purple me goes that
21.
way. You can put 00000.
it's
It doesn't
0514.
matter what you put in because
Oh, come
none
on.
of the
You
passwords
can change,
work.
you never know.
So I'm just gonna be like, boom. And basically you want to back up. Because that thing right there is going to swing and will do a lot of damage, if not kill you. I can't really remember. If you stand there. So, yeah. And then this door will open. I can't remember if there's actually anything good in here. If I recall, one of these boxes explodes. Okay, I can do it. There's nothing in there. I don't think I have anything I can... Oh, I do. There we go. Life kit. I need bullets, though, that's the problem. Oops, I missed. Wow, tell me. How about wasting those bullets? Now, when you walk up forward, there's going to be one of the crawlers that jump. He's going to come out from around that corner. Just kind of have to back up gradually and he'll come out. I just don't remember how far I have to go. There he is. Yeah, the first time I did that, he scared the crap out of me. I didn't know he was behind me and I was crouched and I turned around and there was his face. Now there is a tripwire right here that a lot of people will miss and will explode themselves on. Don't do it, just crawl underneath it. It's right there. You don't have to go back this way again, so you don't necessarily have to shoot it. I just do usually. Now this has umpteen tripwires, and it's really not worth going in there for anything. I believe there's a chem fluid and something else. I don't believe there was any ammo in there, so I usually don't even bother because there's no reason to. There's a guy gonna be directly here to the right. And of course he's not gonna die. That's my buddy. And there's ah! God! This sucks, this sucks, this sucks. Okay, oh God. Rude. Oh my God, get off me, get off me, off. Thank you. Cheese and rice. And then there was this guy. Really? There's still more? Oh shit. Okay, so disregard everything I just said about not needing to come back, and I should have shot it, because I didn't shoot it that time. Fuck me. Love when I screw up. That's so fabulous. Okay, anyways. Moving on. Oh, God. So, you probably should still shoot that. Yeah, that'd be good. I need chem fluid so bad, I'm running out of bullets. Which is never a good thing. Okay, so there's gonna be a safe spot in here. I don't know if there was really anything useful other than a few shotgun shells and whatnot, so I'm gonna put up my burner fluid because I don't need it. I'm gonna put up the tape because you also do not need it. I don't think I need anything else in here. Anyway, so I'm gonna save my game and I'm going to take a pause because I'm starting to get hungry. So, gonna save my game. I'll probably come back and play this later. I don't know. I haven't decided really. I might go play Apex. Who knows? Anywho, thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something. So stay safe, and I will catch y'all on the flip side.